Now, I know what you're thinking. Don, with hands like that, how come you're not a model? But wait, if you order now, not only will you get this fine 5-fingered missing fingered glove, we will throw in a right glove, absolutely free. You will have a matching set. You will be the envy of the neighborhood. Not only will your neighbor's dog like you, but your neighbor might actually start liking you too. Frankly, I looked into being a model, but the insurance was gonna be way too high. Now, I'm assuming I'm like most people in the world, and they all have a box like this, somewhere in their garage, in their pantry, in their kid's closet, maybe in the bathroom, who knows. But as we were working on the intermodal yard, we've discovered a problem. Well, we came into a problem. The tortoises, they're not working that great now. I'll tell you why. Let's see what's in this box. It's a box of warts. Yes, wall warts. That's it, wall warts. So, the issue is, when I did the narrow gauge layout, initially there was one tortoise. Well, I grabbed the wall wart, very much like this, and it only was 9 volts, but that was fine. The tortoise worked, it was just a little slow. But it's a tortoise, right? So, anyways, that's worked fine, up until now. So, the deal is, I need to find something with a little more juice. And we're gonna try that out and see what happens. The 9 volts is kind of working. Not now. We've added too many tortoises to it. There we are. 12 volts. I think I can read that. Yep, 500 milliamps. DC. Needs to be DC. All right. So, what? Radio Shack? Red Shack? Radio Shack? What is that? Huh. Anyway, probably work. All right. So, we're going to take this out to the train layout, and we'll see how that works. So, we're going to see these turnouts working better. This is how they are now. I'm going to flip this one now. Nothing's happening. Oh, there it goes. Wow, that was weird. All right, so I'm going to flip it again now. Done. Go back. Yeah, it's kind of slow. So, see what happens. Okay, so I'll be the first to admit that when I first started converting the narrow gauge layout to modern stuff, I didn't plan it out all that great. So the wiring's not going to be that pretty. This is what runs all the tortoises right now. It's 9-volt wall wart. It feeds this little bus, and then all the other tortoises just kind of come off this bus line, going out whatever direction. Kind of just daisy chained. I don't know if that's the best way to do it, but it's been working. Other than our voltage is not enough. At least that's what I'm hoping is the problem. So, we're going to unplug this and take this off, put in our new one. And here is our brand new, ancient Radio Shack. I'm not sure what that was, but yeah, we got that. So, can always solder it back together if I want to go back to some nostalgic times, I guess. So, the way I see this is I have a 50-50 chance of getting this right. If I get it wrong, well, the turnouts are going to be going the opposite direction I want them to be going. And you know, if you have a 50-50 chance of getting something right, there's a 90% chance you're going to get it wrong. Uh-oh. I don't know where that went. You ever notice that when you drop a little screw and you spend 20 minutes looking for it, it's always right underneath you, no matter how many times you've checked there? Okay, so we're going to plug this in, see what happens. I heard a tortoise. So try this again. Gonna flip it now. Oh, flip it again. Ooh, much more vigor now. What a difference 3 volts will make. So in the last video, my dad and I were working on this area in the intermodal yard, and both of us had forgotten that this is code 83 on this side and code 70 on this side, and we put regular rail joiners in, and there's a bump. So I think one of the first things I'm going to do is put these transition rail joiners in. They go from code 70 to code 83. So I'm going to put those in. So, I'm in the middle of editing this video, so I'm Don from the future, I guess, and I actually need to get it uploaded like today, so I don't know if I should be doing this right now. But last night I had a viewer ask me a question, and that was, how do you gauge if it's code 83 or another gauge in reference to the track? So I thought this would be like the perfect video to try to squeeze that answer in. So let me show you. This is a micrometer. All right, it's a digital one. Actually, it says it's an electronic digital caliper. Doesn't usually come with this little pink jewel on there. It's because it's my wife's tool, actually. So anyways, I'm going to show you. So I have it set for millimeters. Hopefully you can kind of see that. And I'm going to close it all the way, zero it out. So zero it out, so it's at 0. Here's some track. Now I gotta do this left-handed so you can see what I'm doing, but I'm gonna open this up. Got a cat coming over here now. And we're gonna clamp that down on there, and it says, hopefully you can see that. So it says like 71. This is code 70 rail. It's not exactly, actually it looks like it's saying 77, but it's pretty close. So we can tell that that's code 70. So I guess it's by microns, right? This claims to be code 55. So again, we're zeroed out. I'm gonna clamp that in there. Well, hello kitty, aren't we demanding? And oh my goodness, you're gonna make me redo this. It says code 56. It's hard for me to show you and see it myself, but I think it says 56, which is close to 55. So 57 now. So that's code 55 rail. May not be exactly precise, but it's close. And I'm sure maybe different manufacturers maybe vary a little bit. So we're gonna try this one. My goodness, kitty. And it says 82, 83, 84. So this is code 83. That's code 83. And look, we have another fine example. This is, so we can do this and doing this left-handed upside down and a cat on my lap. It's easy. This says, well, let's zero it out. Nope, we're good. So this is the nicest cat, but the most lovingly demanding cat. Let's see, all right, so get that on there, let's see what that is. It says 112, but 102. So that is, as you may have guessed, code 100. Right, so that's how you can tell, a little micrometer. And after you've been using the stuff for a while and you've got, different kinds, you can almost pick it up and just feel it. Oh, that's 55, but that's probably 70 or whatever. So, you kind of get a feel for it. That's not 70, that's 83. But anyways, that's how you actually tell, just a micrometer. It's like how many microns tall, big, thick it is, I guess. So anyways, let's get back to the rest of this video. Just wanted to show that to you. All right, bye. My dad has decided that he's tired of looking at that hole over there. And actually I am too, I've just never said it. So that's cool, he's doing something about it.
There's cardboard down on this side here. I might, a little bit, not all of it, I might be able to build this tunnel portal here into here.
We've got that road there too to contend with.
Right. Well, we got, road, yes, you would say that. We got a road, I was gonna cut this out here,
Yeah.
so it goes underneath here. Just gonna brace it underneath yet some more.
So, if you haven't seen all of our videos, we went through a big transformation on track work in the narrow gauge area here. And this little bit sticking out, we kind of had to add that in later. So it kind of messed up the scenery here. So it's kind of a weird spot to try to make it work. Yeah, Dad's trying to make it work out. Because there's a road there, and there's also like a little creek that kind of needs to go through there, and then there's tunnels there. But yeah, go back and look at some of the other videos, because there was a bunch of hidden track inside here, and we eliminated a lot of it. There was even hidden, there was a whole Y under there with turnouts. There's 50 feet of track. So we eliminate, there's still a little bit of hidden track, but not nearly as much. So anyways, as a result, we ended up with this extra little piece right out here. So we're just kind of dealing with that, I guess, at the moment. So I'm just continuing work here in the intermodal yard, just adding feeders and soldering rail joiners where I think electrically that should happen, or if it needs to be lined up a little bit better. So I'm not shooting much video of it, but I just wanted to show you. However, I do want to show you this, where I've soldered the rail joiners. I've, filed that down so it's nice, filed the inside of the rail so that's nice. But there's an extra step that Jim said we need to do. He bought the item to do it with, and we do it ever since. And he says it's one of the keys to good track work. So I'm going to share that with you. This is a diamond honing block, and Jim says it's very good to take this and run this across your turnouts and your track work, and it just makes things better. So I always try to do that. I always try to remember to do that. So that's what I'm going to do right now. And if you don't have one of these, I would recommend doing that. It's just gonna take it down to a really nice, smooth rail, hopefully. There's a nail sticking up high. It helps find that stuff. That's better. And there's Scott. There he is. Wow, I could almost.
He's important too.
Yes, Scott's able to make it. I gave him some pizza, and he's like, "Hey, you know what? These guys are cool. Maybe I should come back out." No, he already wanted to come out, but so here he is. He brought some stuff.
Yeah. This is the one I got literally for like $6. It actually had a battery inside it, and then I had a little Fred on the bottom, so it flashes.
Yeah.
And it might work good for him, but not good for me, because I'm trying to model the 90s, and that's before the Freds, really.
Yeah.
So what'd you do to him?
What I do with him, the same as I did with his dad, your dad's, and Jim, John, and myself wanted to have lit up cabooses. Jim came up with his plan, and John, the wiring guru that he is, he came up with a way better one, and we've been using the board. You make your own board. PC board, thanks. And with the board, you could do multiple different things with it, and it's depending on the setup. You could do it to where you could put one light on each end and run it to where one light is on, or you could run it to where you could do the same thing. This looks exactly like Jim's, and it's got frog eyes, and it lights up on both ends. As far as being prototypical, I think it is, but if not, oh well, it's my railroad.
Yeah, that's right.
So the other one was too bright, you said?
Yeah, this one was too bright because this had only a 1K resistor. This has got a 20K resistor. But this one lights up on both sides.
Right.
This one lights up on both sides. But here's the trick with this one here. Most people wanted to put a switch in the center part of the beam, and I didn't like that idea. So I have it to where you flip the switch, and now this light on the should be off, and the other light should be on. It'll take about a minute for it to get enough electricity in it so it doesn't flicker.
Red on that side, green on that end.
You can make fun of my mask if you want, but I think I'm styling.
So Scott's working on putting in some ground throws.
I went to push down and it shut up and it got me right in the eye.
Oh, great.
Good thing you had a mask on.
Yeah, that protects your eyes.
So I need to start working on that turnout over there that goes up to the coal chute. Need to get that in because I've got both main lines down over there. So, well, main line and a siding. Either way, you can't get a train past that point till I do something over there. So this is where we left off with this. Guess I just set this in there. Need to bless you. Need to file the ties down, I think, and get that trimmed up and put in place.
Third one, if I can, without poking my eye out again.
So Scott's leaving. He did some stuff, got some ground throws in the intermodal yard.
Did 3 of them.
Going right.
It's good seeing everybody. I know it's been a while. I'll try to be here a little more often. And stay safe, despite the mask. That's why I'm wearing this wonderful one.
Yeah.
And don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the button. Or ring the bell, I should say.
So yeah, Scott's leaving. We still got a couple more things I'm working on, so stick around and work on this turnout. I'm working on the turnout right now, so getting there. This is a tunnel portal my dad made many years ago for a modular layout that we had that we added narrow gauge to. And it's been floating around in a box and broken for a long time. So we're gonna try and reuse it. Dad's trying to fix it up. Here is another one that he had made. There was 2, I think. So this one's pretty much okay. He's trying to fix that one up, I think, to go into there. So that will be pretty cool. So my dad has been doing some work on the tourist town. Yeah, kind of fixed up one of the buildings. We haven't really looked at it much lately. I haven't even seen it much lately. So it's kind of in the distance, so it's a little hard to see, but I kind of liking this. It's looking kind of neat. Let's get a different angle here. So the road coming in, gas station. Fix that hole. You won't really see that hole much, actually. This is kind of an unusual angle. So that's the building. We had actually 2 of these buildings, one from a long time ago, again from one of our modules. And he took some windows out of the other one and fixed up this one. Yeah. Here's our little depot, tourist kind of depot here. So yeah, this is kind of coming along up here. There's dirt and stuff, and yeah, I'm liking this. Okay, we got that turnout mostly in. Let's go check it out. Testing it is, yeah, I just kind of have an issue with that. My issue with testing it is just that it's late, I need to go home. I don't really want to turn the layout on, run a locomotive over here and find out it doesn't work and then have to go home and I can't fix it. So sometimes I just wait until the next time I come out to actually test it. I have rolled a car over it a few times and it seems to work well. It's hard to see it in there. I don't have a ground throw on there. I just stuck a stick pin in there to hold it over one direction. So I'll show you the car roll test. Here we go. Go back. There we go. Here's this one. Alright, so yeah, that's my dad. You're in. You're either in or out.
I'm here.
So that's the roll test, and it actually works. My dad actually came back out, but he already went in to go to bed, but I don't know.
Couldn't sleep.
Couldn't sleep. So anyways, I think that's it for the video. Hope you liked the beginning of it. So this old Tony is like one of my favorite YouTubers. I know it's not a model railroader one, but it's totally cool. So I just had a little fun with it. So hope you enjoyed the video. We will see you next time. Subscribe if you haven't already. And ring the little bell so you get notifications when new videos come out. And you don't have to subscribe, but it'd be cool if you did. Hit the little thumbs up button. We'll catch you next time. Thanks for watching.
Just do it.
Just do it. There you go. Goodbye.